Why, hello there, people of YouTube. This is quite different than what we're normally used to. I went out and bought myself a webcam and a new gaming headset, so the mic should sound different and you can actually see me now. So now it's not just my characters on YouTube or on Minecraft and other games, but now you also get to see me. Isn't that awesome? I think it's pretty awesome. I feel like there's a connection growing in between us. Yeah. So, look at where we're at. We're in Minecraft again, back on the MetroMine server. And the reason why there's that black bar at the bottom of the screen is because I'm using a different recorder right now. I'm not using Fraps because I'm not too sure how to get my little video camera box in the corner of the screen with fraps. So I'm using a different one. I'm using what I normally use to live stream. It's called Open Broadcaster Software, and there's a setting on it where you can actually have it record to your computer instead of broadcast to Twitch or YouTube or whatever. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm recording using this live stream software, and hopefully it works out well. I doubt I'll have any of the problems I've been having with Fraps. Fraps is so annoying. And if this does well, I'm actually probably gonna switch to this for recording everything. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we are in the fancy Minecraft server. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know if I actually explained why there's that black bar at the bottom. Well, anyways, I'm in I'm using Open Broadcaster software, and for some reason with Minecraft, it's not able to how do I describe this? It's not able to record the Minecraft screen if you go full screen. So right now I'm playing windowed, and basically what I did was I chopped off, I made it so that you can't see the very top of the windowed screen, and you also can't see like the Windows bar at the bottom. So instead it's just black. So it's kind of like full screen, but I really am not. But anyways, let's get back into the game. Like I was trying to say before, I'm on the MetroMine server, full of YouTubers. There's only one other person on right now, Dodge and Dynamite. Let's say hi to him real quick. Hold on. Let me get somewhere where I can actually type to him, talk. Let's see if he replies. Oh, come on, water. Let me get up you. Let me fly up you. Swim gracefully. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is so. Oh, this is so tense. Swimming up a waterfall. Man, wouldn't that be badass if you could actually do that in real life? You could just swim straight up a waterfall. That'd be pretty cool. There we go. Sweet. It's probably AFK. But, yeah. So, about the mod pack. We are not using FTB Ultimate Pack anymore. We are actually using our own custom mod pack. And you gotta give it thumbs up, like subscribe, or comment. Like, praise Zippy Bling, who is the server owner. He runs the server. He spent forever. He spent a good like 3 to 4 days trying to get this mod pack working. Well, actually, he probably spent a lot more because we tried to do this before, like a while ago, a few weeks ago. It didn't work out too well. but he's been really trying to get this working for a long time. Get our own custom mod pack ready to use on our server. And I think we're also trying to make it so that I'm not too certain, but I think he's trying to have it so that it pops up on the FTB launcher. Like you can actually use it on the FTB launcher because it has a lot of the FTB mods. Dodge him. And for instance, Zycraft, you can already tell what sort of the Zephyr. A few others like these miners backpacks. These are part of some mod that's in FTB Ultimate. Got some others I can't think of. IC2, Red Power, stuff like that. But we've also got our own special ones. As you can see, we've got custom what's it called? Custom textures on some of these items, and these are server sided. This is not like a custom texture pack that we all downloaded. This is actually server sided texture pack, so you don't have to do anything. It's all default. Like I'm just using the default texture pack, and with the server sided textures, you automatically get these. Another quick mod that I can show you right now is this one. I think it's called Enchanting Pro. Oh, yepers. I think it's called Enchanting Pro Plus. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But what it lets you do is you get to put in any item right there, and you actually get to choose. It takes out all the randomness of enchanting. Now you don't have to spend like 5 hours enchanting a million books to try and get that sharpness 5 enchant or the repair 2 enchant. Instead, just come on here, put your little item that you want to enchant over there, and then you just use your sliders to select what you want. And then you have all these options down here. The first one is enchant. This action allows you to selectively add enchantments to an item. Next one is disenchant. This action allows you to selectively remove enchantments to an item. Repair, this action allows you to repair a damaged item, enchanted item. So instead of having to use the anvil and mash together your enchanted item with a regular item, now you can just skip that process altogether and use repair. And it's actually, and then well, I'll get into that a little bit later after I finish going through all these. And then transfer. This action allows you to transfer enchantments from one item to another. So let's say you're going around caving, whatnot, and you come across a zombie dungeon. You look in the chest and you find this crazy sword, like this bronze sword with repair 2 on it. Like, oh, I really want repair 2 on my Sword of the Zephyr. I don't want it on this crappy bronze sword. So what you do, you put your Sword of the Zephyr in the top slot, and you take your crappy bronze sword with repair 2 on it, put it in the bottom slot. Or maybe it's reversed. I don't know, I haven't used it yet, but then you just use your transfer. And when you hover over these, you can see the numbers next to each one. So start off with the first one, enchant. Number next to it, to this button, tells you how many levels are needed in order to put on the enchantments you have selected. And so to balance it out, normally to get like what's it called? It's like for pick, you can get like efficiency 4 and breaking 3 for a level 30 enchant on a pick, but to balance it out, because you can actually select it and it's not random, they increase the enchantment levels up. So now, like those crazy, like those lucky enchants you could get, like an efficiency 4 unbreaking 3 pick with like fortune 3, now takes 62 levels to enchant. Whereas before it was only 30, you could get a really lucky one with 30. So now you have to get these crazy high enchantment levels, and basically it's actually not too hard. At first, when you're first starting off, it's really hard. So it kind of keeps you from like I'm gonna like use terminology from League of Legends here. It keeps you from snowballing into late game Minecraft, like all the late game stuff. So you can't just automatically start off the game with a efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, fortune 3 pick, and also another pick that's efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, silk touch. So you can't just immediately start the game off with that. You actually have to kind of start off with a lower one, like this unbreaking 3, fortune 3 one. I think it costs like 50 something levels. Let's see. What's it? Breaking 3, fortune 3. Costs 40 levels. I think it was actually 42 on the diamond pick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was fortune 2 on the diamond pick. So yeah, it definitely balances out, like, because without the randomness, it makes it a lot easier to get good enchants, get the enchants you're looking for. So it really balances out. That's one of the main enchantment or mods that we added into this mod pack. There's a bunch of others. Actually, I want to go into one right now because we're about to start using it right now. Start making stuff and doing stuff with it. What is it? I think it's called Mine Factory Reloaded. No, no, no. Let's go through here. It's in here somewhere. Yeah. I found like 7 looking for this place. Oh yeah. Bounce. Bounce. That's a bounce. Bounce. That's a cool word. Try to say that. See, this is what I like about Minecraft. See, I can't stand playing single player in pretty much any games. This kind of interaction, I mean, it just makes the game a lot more fun. I have to say, it makes most games a lot more fun having multiplayer interaction. Although there are some games, I have to say, games that have like huge in-depth storylines, like a campaign, those are really fun single player. Like The Last of Us, that game that just came out, that's a really good game to play single player. Another one is another one is Telltale Games Left 4 Dead. With all the or pretty much any Telltale game. If you don't know who they are, it's this game company that all they do are make games where the story is based on like choices you make in the game. Like the story reacts to actions you take. Like say in Left 4 Dead 2 or no, better yet, they have a game for. They came out with a Back to the Future game, which was actually supposed to be is the story for the Back to the Future game that they made was actually supposed to be the Back to the Future Part 4 movie that never came out. So that was actually pretty cool playing that game. But anyways, like in that game, you could have like gone and went back to the future or gone to the past and like did something one way. So when at the end of the game when you went back to the present, like like choices you made basically in that game, choices you made in the past, there's like you had multiple options of different things you could do. And then when you eventually got to the end of the game where you went back to the future, got back to the present, then like you could like there was like certain things like that happened like interactions between characters at the end of the game that were based on what you did previously in the game, and it's like that throughout all their games where like little choices you make with like speech and stuff like that. I think it's actually all speech. I'm pretty sure it's all speech, yeah. I'm pretty sure all the choices you get that affect the actual storyline is all speech based. So like when you talk to a person, you actually have like 3 to 4 different speech options to take. Like you can say, "Oh hi," or you can say, "What's up," or you can just say nothing, just stand there, or you can say like, "Screw you, get away from me," stuff like that, and like just simple things like that will because like in real just like in real life simple things like that will change how the person will react to you, so the person will either like you, think you're awesome, think you're a nice person, stuff like that. But anyways, back to this this game. I don't even know how I went off on that rant. that is that is a weird rant to go off on. I don't know how I got there. Wow. So anyways, back to this. What was the mod called that we're gonna get into? Oh yeah, Mine Factory Reloaded. Let's go search for the machines in here. You can see the amount of mods we have in here. I think the grand total is 182 or 5 or 0. 180, 82, or 85 mods, something like that. Because we've been like having to mess around with a bunch of mods like okay. Some mods were causing us to like causing the server to crash or compatibility issues, and thanks to Zibooling, he's amazing. He has been messing around with it, having to add, take away mods, remove mods temporarily until we get them fixed, and put them back in. Let's see. There's all those red power blocks. No. Here we go. Here they are. These are the Mine Factory Reloaded, and we're gonna get right into these because they are incredibly cheap to begin with, and what they do, you can easily like I've figured out, and I went into a single player world and was like testing it out because I was like just going through all the things because there's so many mods in this. I was just kind of glancing through and was trying to figure out what I wanted to start with at first, the best way to start this off with, and I feel like this is probably gonna be it. Like there these blocks are so easy to make. Like 3 gold ingots, a piston, 2 flower pots. We have to go get clay. Forgot about that. I thought I had everything. Crap, we're gonna have to go get clay. But yeah, like you can see, wow, we need a lot of gold. Damn. Okay. Well, anyways, you can see these things are like all the items in here are really cheap. What the hell is this? Golden axe? Yeah, see, all the items in here are really easy to make. But what they do, I'll be showing you some of these in a minute. What they do is incredible. Like I figured out how to set up a infinite power generator with some of these machines. Hopefully I have all the materials on me at the moment. I went mining a bunch. And on the way searching around, I came across like a whole bunch of these we have whatever mod it is. I have no clue what mod it is, but it's in Feed the Beast Ultimate Pack. It creates like these obsidian, what would you call them? Obsidian like ruins? Not really though. But yeah, obsidian ruins. It's like a 5x5 square with like obsidian floor and then obsidian pillars all around the edge, and they only go up to like 3 high. And then in the center is one obsidian block with a chest on top, and below that obsidian block is a spawner. I think it's a random spawner, but all the ones I found on the server so far are hold on, I gotta scratch my ear. They're all of the ones I found are just with spawners, which are really annoying to those are really annoying. If they were all with spawners, that'd be really great. But I think some of them are zombie pigmen and zombies. I think it's random. But yeah, in those chests, it always has like this high, extremely high chance for a really good item being in there. And as I was searching around, I came across like two or three, and one of them had this Sword of the Zephyr. Another one had these three efficiency 4 books, and then another one had this protection 2 book, along with a bunch of these items, like a bunch of these metals and stuff. I've gone in out of those things, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Those things are well worth the if you ever spawn them, you should immediately go run for that chest before anyone else grabs it, because they have great high chance to drop something good. Like I've normally found portal guns in those things, like even potato portal guns. I found that a couple of times in those chests. Yeah, it seems like with our world generation, we have to tweak it a bit, because right now we're getting like a million different types of ore, like copper. There's copper, copper, and copper. See, there, right now we have 3 different. And then there's copper over here. See, we have copper, 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 4 different copper ores to mine. And then I think it's the same deal with tin. Yeah, tin, tin, tin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 4 different types of tin. We should actually smelt this. We're gonna need gold. Get that smelting. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there it is. I was like, what the hell happened to my stack of coal? By the way, these backpacks, this is probably one of the few things I made. I've also made this set of iron armor and the diamond pick, and then I enchanted it using this enchant plus mod. But one of the few things I've made so far, everything else I've just gotten out of chests. yeah, pretty much everything I have, I've just gotten out of like chests on my journey from either like blacksmith houses in villages or those obsidian ruin things. But yeah, I'll show you how to make these miner backpacks. I think it's R. That's not it. That just screws up my inventory. Look at this. It's a miner backpack. There we go. It's just 4 string on the outside, 2 iron ingots, a chest in the center, and then 2 wool of any color. And it gets you one of these. I made 2 of them because I found that my previous experience with FTB mods or packs, I found that when you can only get these and not the woven ones, because the woven ones are 45, it's like 3 of these in one. You should just make 2 of these because they're so easy to make and it's really cheap. It's really easy to make. And when you go mining, go caving, whatever, strip mining, you fill up on inventory space really fast if you don't have 2 of these. Like your picks will only be like half done by the time you fill up one and your whole inventory. So I always make 2. Did this already smelt completely? Wow, that was fast. Let's get a few of these. Copper, tin. Probably need some redstone. Quartz, probably. Trying to think. I think that's good. We have a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, this diamonds right here. Uh, it's from another one of our mods that we have in this pack. There's some kind of really rare ore, but when you find it, you find like this huge vein of it. Like I found a vein of like a stack and a half of it. It's this like dust. I don't know what it's called. It's like this pink dust. I forgot what it's called, but I know. But it basically all you have to do is put it into a crafting thing with any other type of material. Like you could have it with like 1 redstone dust or whatever, 1 piece of coal. But I did with diamonds because I found like 13 diamonds while mining. I went down to lava level. I dug all the way down to lava level and went mining. Found a few diamonds and I found a bunch of this dust. I found this huge vein of this dust and I was able to double it. What it does is when you put it 1 dust in with 1 item, it then consumes the dust and gives you double the thing. It basically 1 dust lets you copy whatever ore, mineral, whatever you want. So I like doubled my supply of diamond, or well, I insanely more than doubled it because I had like a stack and a half of this powder. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. Um. So, anyways, yeah. Let's try and get this going. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna have to search for those machines again. I think I passed it. Damn it. There. First one we want to get is planter. Gonna have to go find one of those, but let's get this going first. These things are what we need. We're gonna need rubber. So how many do we need? We're gonna need. Let me think. We're gonna want a planter, a harvester, fertilizer. That's 3 right there. And then I think I am gonna want. So one thing of 1 craft of these because it makes 3. So 1 of those so far. I think I'm gonna want like 9 total, 9 sewage collectors. So that's 3 more craftings of these. And how many sludge boilers would I want? I'm only going to do 1 more, so 5 craftings of these. Which means I need... Ooh. I think my Minecraft crashed. Yep. The server's probably restarting. I'll bring you guys back once, actually, maybe I could... We're using a multi-MC launcher to use our mod pack. Probably won't take too long to get back on the server. But yeah, so that means I'm gonna need 5 of those. I'm gonna need to make 5, like those 5 total times. That means I'm gonna need 15 smooth stone. Gonna have to get that crafting. And I'm gonna also need 15 of those plastic sheets, which shouldn't be too bad, because all it was cooked up rubber. And I didn't show you, but in one of my other chests, I have a stack of rubber bars. So that shouldn't be bad. I should be able to make that easily and have a lot of rubber left over. Oh, by the way, I was just scratching my chinny chin, my chinny hairs. Man, have you ever had it where if you haven't shaved in a couple of days, like I haven't, like my beard is starting to get pretty long. It just starts getting itchy like crazy. It's driving me nuts. I have to shave like tomorrow or maybe tonight. Not tomorrow. I'm too lazy to do it tonight. Let me take a sip real quick. All right, we're back in here. Let's get some cobble. Gonna get some cobble. Gonna need 16. Man, let me turn down sound a little bit. 12. Yeah. The one thing I don't like is like the spam of text we get whenever we enter on the server. 16. Oh yeah, I forgot. 1, 2. Let's get that cooking. We need this. Let me oops. So go back. Find those machines again. The recipe. Here we go. Planter. These things. Plastic sheets. We're gonna need 15 of these. 15, so we're gonna need to make 4 of these. So 4 times 4, we're gonna need 16 raw plastic, which means we just need to cook 16 rubber bars, which isn't bad. Let's get that going. Okay. Put that back in there. Gonna need a piston. Do I need a piston for all these? No. Golden axe. I don't think I have enough gold. In fact, I know I don't have enough gold. Damn it. I'm gonna have to go mine some more. Man, this sucks. I wanted to get going. I want to have everything good. I thought I had everything good. I didn't realize that all these had gold ingots as this top thing. I thought it was all iron. So I was good on iron. I got a bunch of iron. Damn, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to leave you guys. Come back to you. But anyways, what I've planned to do is, so what this planter does, basically, it's kind of like the forestry mod. In the forestry mod, it has all these farms and stuff. The planter is basically like a simpler version of that. Like all their different farms in the forestry mod. The planter is like a simpler version of it. All you do is put it on the ground, or what you do is you put it 1 block below the ground that you want to have all your farm on, and by default it plants whatever you give it on the 3x3 area above it. So like center block right above it, and then a line of blocks around that. So, and you can give it whatever you want. It has to be seeds or some kind of thing that can plant, hence the name. So it could be like saplings for trees, any kind of saplings. It could be any kind of seeds, like for wheat, pumpkins, melons, uh, all the custom mod seeds, like for the flax seeds, corn. I can't think of any others, but yeah, there we go. And yeah. Sorry, good. Sidetracked there. Where's my crafting table? There it is. Oh, nope. There we go. Do do do. Do do do. There we go. Got 2 left over. Put these in that chest. Put those back there. There we go. We got 15 of those. Why did I get 15? Oh yeah, because I wanted to make a bunch of sewage collectors. I forgot like why I made so many. It's like that's a lot. I'm gonna have to get a lot of clay as well, because these require bricks, and these require flower pots, which are made from bricks. And if you didn't know, bricks are made from clay cooked in a furnace, which is a lot to do. And I also have to get a bunch of gold. So basically, I'm just gonna run through my design, and I'm gonna actually leave it here, leave it for this episode, bring you guys back once I get all the materials, because I really want this just to be a quick little introductory video, like a welcome back on a new server. We restarted clearly, and I decided for on this server what I'm gonna do with my base is kind of like a base, like a bunker, kind of like a crazy. I want to go for like a crazy scientific bunker type of deal, like built into the side of these massive cliffs, which is why I went looking for a extreme jungle biome, because extreme jungle biomes always have like these gigantic, gigantic cliff faces on their biome border. And so I think I'm planning on like just clearing out a whole bunch of space, like cutting straight through this mountain and like building and having rooms come out on sides of this and stuff like that. And we'll probably do something in the middle of this mountain, like a big huge circular room for like a lobby or something like that, like a main atrium or something like that. But yeah. Oh yeah. So what I plan to do, get one of these plantaries, put it in the middle, 3x3. You can actually upgrade these things. They have upgrades. I don't think our version of the mod actually has the upgrades, but there are upgrades for these things in one version of the mod. I'm not sure. We might upgrade it, but for what I want to do, without the upgrade, plants are only plants in a 3x3 area. I'm gonna have it plant trees in this 3x3 area, but the main difference between this planter and the farms from like the forestry mod is like the farms in the forestry mod, you can set it up to where they automatically grow the crop or whatever crop you're planting. It automatically fully grows it, like it gives it its own version of bone meal. Like I'm pretty sure you have to, for most of them, you have to give it bone meal, but for this one, you can't give it bone meal. Instead, you have to make a separate machine called the Fertilizer. And what this does is it basically you put it like on one of the center lines outside of the 3x3 area, because in the 3x3 area you're growing your crops. But on in the center on one of the sides, off to the side, on one of the sides of these of the 3x3 area, you put this fertilizer, and you have to feed it industrial fertilizer. Yes, you have to feed it industrial fertilizer, which basically acts as bone meal. And what it does is it basically grows the plants in the 3x3 area in front of it. It grows it as if it's giving it bone meal, so it instantly grows the trees. And then I'm also gonna make this harvester, which is like the other half of the planter. Like the planter plants the things, and the harvester harvests whatever the planter has planted. But you could set up your own manual like farm. You don't need the planter, and you don't need the harvester either. You could manually harvest the things. But to make it, I want to make it automatic. So what I'm gonna so the harvester is just like the fertilizer in the setup. Like you have to put on one of the sides in the center, and it will harvest anything in that 3x3 area. And with trees, what it does with trees is that it will see a trunk, and then it will automatically first, when it finds a tree to harvest, it checks each of the blocks in the 3x3 area, and it checks one block. It will see if it's like a sapling. It'll like if it's a sapling, it'll ignore it and move on to the next block. If it sees that it's wood, it will recognize that it's a tree, and it will first um destroy all the leaves on the tree, and it does it like insanely fast. Like it does it faster than that axe of the stream from Thaumcraft. It like completely wrecks the leaves on the tree. It completely shaves them all off, and automatically acts as if they were decaying, or you broke them by hand. And so it will have them drop either saplings um, or apples and it'll be based on the spawn rate. So you'll get like a certain amount of saplings based on what the normal drop rate is. So it's actually like it's super manually breaking it, and the harvester also auto collects everything that it breaks, which is why it's called the harvester. Because that'd be kind of silly if all it did was break the crops you planted and not collect anything. Because then it wouldn't be a harvester; it'd be like a breaker or whatever. But anyways, so it harvests all the leaves, which it's gonna turn into saplings or apples, and then it harvests all the logs. And then you can pipe it out using any kind of pipes. You can use IC2 pipes. You can use Billcraft pipes. I think Red Power has pipes. If Red Power has pipes, I'm pretty sure you can use it. Like Mine Factory Reloaded, the modder made it so that it could be compatible with any of the other mods. And so then from the harvester, or first off, with the harvester, I said earlier, it needs an industrial fertilizer. The way to get that is actually, it's really funny how you actually get this. It's a part of the Mine Factory Reloaded mod. That it's an item part of it, and the only way to get it is through these sewage collectors, which basically you put on the ground in a pen, underneath a pen like of cows. I'm gonna do cows, and when a cow stands on top of this, it automatically starts collecting sewage, and then you can pipe it out with like waterproof pipes, and you pipe it to this sludge boiler, and then the sludge boiler cooks the sewage or whatever, and it turns it into industrial fertilizer, and then you just pipe that to the harvester. So that's why I'm getting a bunch of this. We're gonna create a little 3x3 pen of a bunch of cows, and then produce a whole lot of industrial fertilizer. But so anyways, my plan, how to wrap this all up, create this infinite or automatic generator is, so I got this. The sewage is created on its own. Like, you don't have to keep on breeding cows or anything. It doesn't harm the cows at all. All it does is if there's a cow standing on top of it, it automatically just harvests sludge from them. Or sewage from them, which is really weird. I would think there would be some kind of like something you need to do in order for it to do that. But anyways, all these things, by the way, require power, either Minecraft joules or energy units. And but what I'm gonna have it set up. It's gonna be creating infinite power, so I'm gonna hook it up on itself. I'm probably gonna have to kickstart it with like a generator, IC2 generator, to power them all up and get them started. But then once they're all going, they're gonna just be the power they create. I'm gonna have it used to power them. So it's gonna be on its own self-sustaining power and creating extra power as well. So for me to use for whatever, because that seems to I've when I was thinking about it, that seems to be what you should do when you're first starting off with like either FTB mod pack or like Tech It pack or whatever. Is your first goal is to try and create an infinite energy uh, generator. You have to try and figure out some way to create a whole bunch of energy for either Minecraft joules or energy units, which is either Buildcraft or IC2 mods, respectively. And this seems to be, and after looking at a bunch of mods, this seems to be the easiest way to do it, or the cheapest way when starting off, because it doesn't require that much. Hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was getting sidetracked. I was actually looking for a machine, which from this mod, which actually doesn't seem to be here. It's probably from a different version of it. But anyways, it doesn't matter because there's an IC2 machine that can do the same thing. The bio generator or something like that. Pretty sure it's called a bio generator. Geothermal. Anyways, what I plan on doing is what I've told you so far, I plan on creating like this tree farm, and I want to have it like this tree farm, this automatic tree farm that keeps on producing a whole lot of logs and um, saplings and apples. So what's gonna happen is when this harvester is harvesting all these leaves and apples and logs, I'm gonna have it first send all the saplings to the planter until it gets filled up on saplings because it needs saplings to plant the trees. And so it's gonna first go to the planter, but once the planter gets full, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna send all the saplings to be turned into biomass, and I'm gonna use like biomass generator or biomass biomass engine. Either way, I'm not too certain how if IC2 has a machine for that. But anyways, I'm gonna be using the extra saplings I get and trying to make biomass or some kind of fuel energy out of them. And then with all the logs and like billions of logs that I'll be making with this thing, I'm gonna be putting them. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be like sending them into like this furnace. I'm gonna first be sending all these logs into this furnace. I'm gonna have it fill up the top row, and I'm gonna get this furnace started. I'm gonna have all the logs going to the top slot of the furnaces. I'm probably gonna have to set up a bunch of them, or quite a few of them, with how many logs this my automatic tree farm is gonna be producing. And I'm gonna be turning all the logs into, what are they called? Into charcoal, because that makes them a lot more efficient in terms of fuel burnage, how much fuel they burn. And so once they're made into charcoal, I'm going to have the charcoal go into a bottom slot. I'm going to first feed all the charcoal produced by the furnaces into the bottom slot of all the furnaces. So then once all the bottom slots are filled, I'm then going to have all the charcoal go into generators. And that's it. That's my whole plan. And I'm hoping that it creates a lot of energy very quickly. If not, I mean, like, with these machines, they're so cheap. I could just set up a bunch of these tree farms, as many as I want, until I eventually create tons of power with just a whole bunch of these generators being fed whole lot of charcoal. And that's pretty much my plan, like create a whole bunch of biomass with the extra saplings, and then also create a whole bunch of generators. And I'm really hoping I can create biomass. I don't think, I'm not sure, but in this Mine Factory mod, Mine Factory Reloaded mod, I was looking on the wiki, their wiki, and they had a machine on there that would take saplings and apples, or no, it'd just be saplings, and it would actually turn that directly into power. But I don't see it here, so I'm guessing it's not in this version. Yeah, I'm guessing it's not in this version. But anyways, that's my plan. And as you saw before, I don't have all the materials I need. So what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm going to collect a bunch of gold, and then also get a bunch of clay, because apparently I need clay for all these machines. And I'll see you guys next episode when I have all the materials needed. And oh man, I need to go to bed soon too. Holy crap. Next episode might be tomorrow because I've basically stayed up all night. This is like 5 a.m. for me, or 6 a.m. It's actually 6:30 right now. 6:30 in the morning. I stayed up all night. I need to go to sleep. So anyways, peace off guys. Catch you later. I hope I didn't bore you too much with all the talking in this video. I really just wanted this video to be like a say, hey, we're on a new server, new mine, or a MetroMine server, and we got our own custom mod pack. And I just want to kind of briefly go over my plans on what I want to do. So, anyways, see you guys later, and stay cool. Oh, kitty jumping in the background.